Me with Unity. That's surprising. Okay, this is a game I've been trying really hard to avoid, but I can't help it. And not avoid it because it sucked. No, it's a masterpiece, and it's a game that even I recommend anybody to play because it's almost like the greatest RPG in modern terms. I've seen the reviews. It's been pretty awesome for this game. Okay, and oh, there we go. It's working now. As you can see in the kind of license right there, I think you know what this game is about. And it's been something I've been excited to play, and I finally get the chance to play it. Because it's literally been on my radar. Yeah, a lot of people played it. People I respect, like Yahtzee, he's played that. Well, Zero Punctuation Guy. Other people, GameSpot has given this like 10. IGN's also given this high marks too. This is the game. Oh, ZA or Okay, so maybe with Unity, surprisingly, and I'm very familiar with Unity because I actually have done some programming in Unity. Strange. Anyway, welcome to the Disco Elysium walkthrough. Alright, so I'm gonna do just one video after this, and then basically gonna take a break and just continue this on. Wait, what's this all about? Oh, okay. Okay, it's just controls, that's cool. Cool. I'm already impressed. The painting-like visuals is just really entrancing. I like that. Okay, so I'm already hooked on it. The music's pretty gorgeous too. This is the type of game that will impress me. Even if I try to find a flaw with it, I'm not going to be able to find a flaw. Alright. Huh. There's a voiceover mode. Psychological classic. But we're going to do full. I think we should do full. Just so we can hear everybody's thoughts. I think the volume is pretty appropriate for what it is. Detective mode. That sounds pretty bad. Streamer mode. Really? There's a streamer mode, so it'll protect us from copyrighted pieces of music because of YouTube. YouTube is going to copyright me either way, so I'm going to leave that alone. But I like that. I like that you guys give me the option for that. Okay. So enough screwing around. Let's get into this fantastic masterpiece of a game. Oh, okay, I get it. You're gonna make character classes. I can either be the thinker, or I could be sensitive, or physical. Okay, so thinker is intelligent but not really good with people. Or sensitive, very psychological and magnetic personality but unstable. That doesn't sound good either. Or extremely physical. Dumb as rocks, but I get the job done. Or I can create my own character and let's see what that's all about. Oh! Couldn't I make it balance? I consider myself psychological. I'm not unstable, but do I have a magnetic personality? Am I extremely physical? To an extent, but not like super physical. I'm intelligent enough to get by, but I feel like these stats are going to be important than I should. Or maybe I could just create my own, keep it balanced. I think I should keep it balanced. I don't think I'll regret it. I want to be, let's put it for balance. Because we could always level up one of the stats, and so we have more flexibility. I think that's a good idea. So let's do that. Okay, so signature, huh? Maybe we should put one for all of them. We'll play for logic. Oh, we can only pick one. I really like the menu in the interface. It's really intuitive and it gets you invested. You're already hooked. It's really good game design. Alright, so I gotta start with one signature. So I can do, because everything's balanced, so we can will raw intelligent power, deduce the world, because this is a detective RPG, which I think that's pretty intriguing. I love detective stories. Detective, you're putting two genres I particularly like together. I'm already hooked. Huh. I don't know. I'm feeling it. It didn't give me an option for subtitles. I just realized that. It's kind of like a point-and-click Diablo kind of detective RPG. Oh. R.S. Thomas, huh? Oh. So this is how we're started, huh? Okay.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay, that's an interesting start.
Ever.
What?
Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
What the freak?
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness. of the meat thing.
This is actually unique. I'm already, I'm already hooked. Let's do this.
There, no ball of meat, no light in the formless nothing, just night swimming. I know you do, baby. I know.
Who is literally playing the ancient reptilian brain? His voice. He's the standout already. It's crazy how good the voice acting is.
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage. Alright, nothing town to fuck all borough. Not you. Your days of giving a shit and being that type of animal are over. Do you really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Okay, so is the ancient reptilian brain and the lymphatic system basically the same person with different alteration in their voice? Is it the main character?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Yes, your one disco mother.
Disco Mother? I think I know what they're saying, but alright.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert. Hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Huh.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Okay, so he was having a hangover, but it was kind of storytelling of man. Not gonna lie, don't want my hangovers to be like that. If my brain is talking to myself and lymphatic system is going into metaphors and kind of being deep like that, I think I have a problem, and I'm probably suffering. Is that the face portrait? Because he looks pretty bad. Okay, so I'm playing a overweight Caucasian guy? Well, hangovers must suck.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
I guess I'll go in hack and grab the tie.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
It's probably called heartburn.
This is bad. Feels like sharp stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time.
Well, it's probably because you had a hangover and you're probably a middle-aged Caucasian detective. Am I reaching? No, I'm not.
Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Well, it's called midlife crisis. Probably having a heart attack at this point.
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying.
It's called a hangover and probably withdrawals. It's probably a hangover.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Guess I'll pull the light.
Terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
It's called a hangover.
The lights are off.
You know, I really like this narration. This guy, I'm invested. He seems like a drunken douchebag, but we're behind him.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Am I in a Stephen King book or kind of one of those type of books?
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay. The writing is already on point. It's fantastic. I like that. I like the writing. It's just... I like the writing. I really like the writing. Guess I'll take that shirt. So you have to look around of all this stuff, your clothes, and watching whatever you left to progress the game.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Sounds like a Friday. No, I'm kidding.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Well, looking at your portrait, you're probably one disgusting, hideous, decrepit, and kind of sweaty man. Sweaty, Caucasian old man.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
I'm gonna like the mirror.
Behold.
Oh, God. He's hideous. I didn't think we would actually see our main protagonist. He just... How old is he? He looks like he's in his 50s. That's a face that a mother could not love. God.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
I think it's us. Should I be sarcastic?
It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
It is scary. It's kind of cringeworthy. But maybe that's the intent.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Gosh, that's a face that would scare little kids.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Oh, really? Okay, so superstardom, God, I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. Now that would just turn and actually, you look like something from a horror movie. It's a train wreck at this point. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off. It's a set has been cut away. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Yeah, I'm going for number 3.
Please promise yourself you are not going to try it on any of the ladies, whatever happens. You liar. You can't even tell the truth to yourself. Go ahead. Try something.
Oh, really? I gotta lie myself?
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
I'm intrigued.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million, out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit somewhere in Revachol West. Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. You have some understanding of the recent history of disco. The rest is darkness. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
Oh.
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Encyclopedia, that's what you're called? I mean, this is his inner thoughts. So if we can be all analytical, this is his thoughts. He's basically giving himself analytic thoughts of his expression, his face, his psychological state, and so on. What do you think about it?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Okay then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
On his portrait, he looks like a drunken pirate sailor. I feel like he's gonna sing and it would be pretty bad.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
So basically, the electrochemistry is saying that basically I can't stop the expression of sarcasm or my broken mentality. Man, this game's getting deep already in the first 40 minutes. Man, I guess hangovers give you psychological thoughts. That to it. So this is detective. I mean, as a main protagonist, he what does he have? He has no charm factor. Clearly, he's analytical on his thoughts. I mean, he's talking to his limbic system, his reptilian brain or his brain, and he is talking to well, actually, he's talking to a lot of body parts. Okay, let's get some perspective on the tub, I guess. Can I interact with the tub? Ah, okay, so alcohol bottles, wine, beer, and even sweet liquor. I feel like this guy drunk everything at this point. I mean, his apartment looks like a crap hole. Man, you must have the worst hangover ever. Oh, this is a nightmare. A jacket. Alright, well, one clothing at a time. Well, what's this all about? Okay, well, my intellect is 3, psychological is 3, my physical is 3, and my motivation is 3. And my morale is at an all-time low. Was it a bad day at work? That's why he was passed on the floor with his underpants? Not gonna lie, that's kind of a pathetic way to wake up in the morning. Someone has bad taste in music, and someone ripped up your tape. Oh, hello. Guess I can't open the door. Look at that portrait. That's a face that can scare kids and scare your mother. Only a face your mother could love, am I right? Coming to your red, huh? Can I at least grab my pants at least?
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Thank you, Perception. I guess I would hear the jingle. I mean, that's your concept of perception. Your entire concept is basically hearing the keys in my pants. Of course I can hear it.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Thank you for telling me what a key is for, opening the door. You didn't have to be all deep and kind of intellectual about it. I know a key is to open the door. Thank you, Captain Obvious. The story pacing is awesome. Nothing's happened, but I'm already intrigued. I mean, we have a main character who's in his underpants, or his underwear, and then he has to gradually collect his clothes to solve the mystery of how he ended up in this apartment. Is this even his apartment? Once I think about it. The mystery deepens. Nothing in the journal yet. Guillaume Million? Huh. Well, he has a hangover, so he can't run naturally. Okay, maybe I can open this door with this key. There we go. Oh, well, you seem to be okay after that hangover. Okay, I guess we're in the world of Disco Elysium. Interesting.
Hello, officer.
I'm an officer. I'm a poor excuse for an officer. That's kinda... Gosh, that portrait's terrible. So I'm an overweight, underpaid, police fat officer. Oh, I'm so proud.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Okay.
Her eyes are brown, and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
That's very analytical again. Yeah. Wait.
Officer.
But, hold on.
Officer.
No. Just...
No.
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, so I'm not a military personnel, but I'm not a chief or a CEO.
Officer could be an artistic statement. You're already prone to those.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Okay, so 2 and 3 are kind of funny. I'm amused. I'll put 2. Yeah, okay.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
Is it because he drank so heavily that he had amnesia of why he was on police business in the first place? Okay, I'm already intrigued. The dialogue choices are just funny as heck. Darn it.
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, Mostly drinking.
Wow. A service to your badge. What the? Oh my gosh, these dialogue choices are funny. Okay, It's not gonna work.
The words have already left your mouth.
What the?
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
What the? Oh my gosh, this is so stupid.
No, you see, that's not what you said. You said...
Yeah, that was terrible.
Come on, man. Freddy, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Cop that's really bad at his job. Okay. Okay, so the dialogue was pretty freaking funny. Okay, no, number one doesn't work. I mean, three sounds pretty good. No, we're too deep. We're in too deep. We gotta go with that.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
Okay, I'm a sign on Guillaume Le Million. No, number one.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Whoa, what will interrogate you?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
What do you mean you didn't do it? That's autosave. Oh, right. Like 2051 or 1951? That's pretty vague. So I'm gonna have to interrogate her.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Okay, electrochemistry.
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
So is my character tobacco or cigarette addict? Yeah, I mean, she did break the filter, so that cigarette is just basically useless at this point.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all. Good. They'll make you stronger and better. You're too old to be cool now, but find cigarettes, smoke them, blam. Instantly a cool renegade man, a mystical red dragon with smoke rising from his nostrils.
Careful, electrochemistry, you're causing smoke cancer. Well, technically it would be lung cancer, but anyway.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Bonuses? What? I'm intrigued, but it's still causing lung cancer. Find smokes and smoke them. Really? Oh, this is a very unique game. Okay. So... Okay, guys, I think this is a perfect spot to stop. I wanted to kind of get a sense of the game, but I'm actually intrigued, so I will continue this tomorrow, and it'll be more extensive, so stay tuned. Well, let's save first, and overwrite my save. Yep. And we'll stop there.